navigating the complex process of dealing with EFCC arrests or any other law enforcement officers. I will take you through step by step on the things you need to do whenever you're arrested. By the way, do you know that almost every year 9,800 persons are being arrested by the EFCC in Nigeria? And out of the 9,800 persons, 3,600 are always convicted and put in prison. The most shocking part is that these people, many of them, are not aware of their rights. They are not aware of the rights available to them in the Constitution and any other law. And they are not even prepared for this arrest. In this video, I'll be teaching you step by step on what you need to do whenever you're arrested, either by the EFCC or by the police, NDLA, or any other law enforcement agency. Many people fear EFCC arrest because they are seen, like it's seen as a symbol of shame. You know, when they arrest you, people feel like you're fraudulent. That's why EFCC arrested you. Well, it's understandable. But the truth is that arrest can happen to anyone, whether you're guilty or you're innocent. And mind you, you're not a criminal until the court of law says so. So there's nothing to be ashamed of. If you're a Nigerian living in Nigeria, you will agree with me that many arrests is as a result of mistaken identity or maybe false accusation, or even the mere fact that you were at the wrong place at the wrong time. So this is why it's always good to know your right as a citizen, because knowing your rights will always make the difference. And whenever you're faced with a situation like this, you will always know what to do. Someone arrested is usually faced with high and serious uncertainty. Like you begin to panic, you begin to think if there's an escape route for you in law, if there's any way you can navigate the process. All this can amount to anxiety, and it will make you make the wrong decision. At this point, if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, then you're missing out. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on the notification post, because this channel will enlighten you more than you can imagine. Let's get right into the video. The first thing you need to do when you're arrested is not to resist arrest. If the police officers come to your house to arrest you, willingly give yourself out to them. Give yourself in. If they are not on their uniform, they should present a means of identification. If they do not present a means of identification, then don't go with them, because a means of identification will actually indicate if they are real officers of the law. The next thing you need to do is to ask them and know why you were arrested. They should tell you your offense. The offense must be a crime in law, and it must be written down. Otherwise, it is illegal. According to the law, every crime or every criminal offense must be written down, either in the criminal code, penal code, or any act of the National Assembly. And if the arrest took place in your house and it's not a place where you were committing the offense, like they didn't see you committing the offense, maybe they just came to your house, then in that case, they should show you a warrant, because they have to have a warrant to arrest you. Any officer of the law that do not have a warrant of arrest cannot successfully carry out a legal arrest. The next thing you need to do is to tell them or request that you need to speak to a lawyer. Also, consult your family members. Instead of maybe saying too much, you should focus on gathering information about the alleged crime, and also watch the conduct of those officers to check if there's any unwarranted violations of your own rights. Because if they violate your rights, you can bring up an action for fundamental rights. So request that you need to speak to a lawyer. You must not speak to them until you speak to a lawyer. It is your constitutional right. Like I said before, you need to stay calm and silent during these proceedings, because you might say things or do things that will be detrimental to you and could actually incriminate you the more. You must not answer all questions. Being silent during arrest is a constitutional right that every citizen has. So you are not obligated to say anything until you're either charged to court or you consult your lawyer. When it has to do with writing your statement, you can either choose to write the statement or not. Remember, you have a right of silence, so if you want to write the statement, you can. But if you're writing the statement yourself, then you can sign it after writing. But if an officer is helping you to write the statement, the officer must read the statement to you again, so you will understand it before you sign. Finally, always try to attend seminars or discourse that is conducted by law enforcement agencies. The police, they conduct theirs around May or June, EFCC around November, almost every year. If you're disposed, do well to attend these seminars, as it will expose you or help you to understand how they think and how they operate, and it will also enhance your knowledge in knowing your rights or knowing your fundamental rights and things you need to do. Normally they put the flyers out there on social media. You try to walk in. It's always a public discourse. You walk in, sit down, and try to understand how they operate. If you've watched this video up until this point and you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And have you ever experienced any arrest by a law enforcement officer? Either it happened to you or by anyone close to you. State your own experience. If you have any question, you can also ask and your question will be answered. See you on my next video. Take care. Bye.